Hello! Welcome everybody, my name is Robert COVID and today I'm playing one of my all-time favorite series, The Walking Dead Telltale series. I absolutely love this series and I love the games, the stories, the way that your decisions impact other people's lives. This is one of the most awesome games I've ever played. If you haven't played this series, get it on Steam before February 2nd. It is, I think it's like 70%, 75% off the first season and the second season. Both of them have 5 episodes. The first season actually has a bonus episode, but this is absolutely fantastic. It plays out like a comic book. It also plays out like a movie, and your decisions have real consequences. People live or die or get mangled in certain ways because of you. You also create friendships and enemies in your group because of this. Now, in the first season, you're playing as Lee Everett, who was a UGA professor, who was actually convicted and is on his way to prison right now for killing his wife and a senator. And this all takes place in Georgia. And this is actually when the zombie outbreak starts.
Well, I reckon you didn't do it then.
Why do you say that?
You know, I've driven a bunch of fellas down to this prison. Lord knows how many.
Now I'm
Guess it's
playing
about
with
now
my
I didn't
Xbox
do it.
controller because I feel like it plays easier.
And what do you say?
I say, yep, I know you didn't.
We got what looks like a 1091E near Peachtree exit 285. All cars asked to keep on the lookout
I
for...
followed your case a little bit. You being a Macon boy and all.
And that's so funny because I'm actually from Macon.
Make it.
Yeah, he's talking about Macon,
Yep,
Georgia.
came up to
I'm
Atlanta
actually
to
in
be a
Macon,
city
Georgia
cop
right
in the
now playing
70s.
this.
I always wanted to
So
do a
it's
murder
hilarious
case.
that you
That
actually
senatorial mess
play as a
got
character
yourself
from
mixed up
Macon
in.
and you actually go to
With all
Macon
due
to visit
respect.
his parents'
A
drugstore.
real shame. That
So that, to me, that is just absolutely
Hell,
phenomenal.
the whole family
The
used to
creators of this
regulars at your
game
folks'
actually
drugstore
went
right
into
downtown.
detail and picked up
Still
certain
there?
cities
Sure is.
in Georgia
Good.
to add into this game, like Macon. They also picked up.
Any of that seem important
They also
to
picked
you?
up Warner Robins.
All
I
of
used to live in
But
Warner
that box
Robins, which
never
is 30
shuts
minutes
up.
from here. They have
Sit
a
in this
huge
seat
Air
and pay
Force
too much
base.
attention and you'll drive yourself crazy.
Any of my friends
I got
who
a
live in
nephew
Georgia
up at UGA.
that know
You
me.
teach there long?
Going on my 6th
If you're
year.
watching this, you know all
You
this
meet your wife in
about
Athens?
Georgia and everything. But you know, if, in case there's anybody out there
You
that
wanna
doesn't
know
know
how I
anything
see it?
about Georgia, this is real. This is true.
Sure.
He's from Macon. I live in Macon. Enough of that. So that's a little tidbit about me. Not a big deal. But anyway,
Regardless, could be you just married the wrong woman.
I swear to God, this cop thinks he knows everything. I could say fuck you, or she married the wrong guy, but I'm not gonna say anything. That was just a effed up comment. Period.
Progress. All officers are available for incoming 217. Rolling calls and dispatches to all locations.
You'll have to learn to stop worrying about things you can't control. I'm driving this man once. He was
This
the
cop
worst
thinks he
one.
knows everything,
He
I
wouldn't
swear.
stop going on about how he didn't do
I
it.
hope he dies.
He was an older
Just
fella,
kidding.
big soft eyes behind
Spoiler
a pair of
alert.
smart folk
He dies.
He just wailing back there. Says it wasn't him. Crying and snotting all over right where
All
you're sitting.
officers are available for incoming 217.
So yeah, honestly, there's gonna be no
Then
surprise
before
here.
long, he
I've
starts
played both
kicking the back of the
series.
seat
I haven't
like a fussy
played.
baby on an
I played this
airplane.
one on my
Tell him he's
phone. I
gotta
played on
stop.
my
That's
Xbox. I
government
played on a
property,
tablet.
and I'll be forced to zap him otherwise.
I've never
So he
played on
stops,
PC, but
having
it's the
exhausted
exact
all
same
his
game.
options, he starts
I know
crying out
exactly
for his
what
mama.
every choice does,
Mama,
what every choice
it's all
is,
a big mistake. It
what
wasn't
what
me.
happens in season 2.
Man.
In season
Man.
2, I
Not even
I didn't really
close.
pay attention to it. I didn't
They
actually
caught the
really
fucker
play the
red-handed,
whole entire series. 'Cause I don't
stabbing
even know
his
how
wife,
it
cutting her
ends.
up as the boys came
So
through the
I mean, I
door.
just
He
it's not
sits
that I
in
didn't get
my
into it. It's
car
not that it's not
screaming
interesting,
bloody murder that
but
it wasn't him.
you know, I just had a lot of
He
things
actually
going
believed it
on. But
himself.
this series,
It
the
goes
first
to show,
season,
people will up and
Got
go
me
mad
hooked.
when they
Got me
believe
hooked on
their
all of
life is
Telltale's
over.
games.
I got another good one for you.
And here we go. This is
one's
where our
gonna be
story
less
starts.
depressing and a bit more hilarious, if I do say
In the
so.
road!
This other time.
Ugh. I've never been in a car accident, how serious it is, but that's gotta be painful. No doubt about it. Goodness gracious. So this is actually where gameplay will actually come in. We're done with conversations for now. The zombie apocalypse has started in Georgia. Oh my god. Alright, wake up, Lee.
Oh, shit. Thirsty.
I can't remember. I think the car is on its side.
Fuck. My leg.
But the actors that voice these characters, they take the dialogue so seriously.
Hey! Hey, officer! Are you alright? I'm still cuffed back here!
The voice acting, the lines that they speak is fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and climb out of the back seat of this car. Man, honestly, I really don't even really know how he survived it. But it's a video game, just like a movie, right? These people just survive shit. Yeah, I see the shotgun there, but come on, I'm handcuffed. Can I really use a shotgun?
Officer?
So we're gonna go ahead and look for his keys. There they are. And begin uncuffing myself. Whoops.
Shit.
Now, if this was me, I would have used my foot. I'll never put my hands around somebody's mouth, especially if they seem to be unconscious or dead.
Officer?
Jesus.
Holy shit!
I got the sound really loud on my headphones, so that kind of thing just kind of freaks me out all the time anyway. Alright, so...
Get away from me!
Oh, I'm so glad I'm using the controller. Because with the touchscreen on like a phone or tablet, this game was so hard to do.
Where are you? Shit!
Now, you know you're about to die when your screen starts to fill up with redness.
Don't make me do this!
Boom! Garbage.
Man.
And there's the first
Help! Go get someone!
person that's going to end up
There's
helping
been a
us.
shooting!
Little Miss Clementine. She is so freaking cute. But after playing this game, as long as I did, I always wanted these characters to run into the actual AMC's Walking Dead characters. I wanted that to happen. Which, spoiler alert again, they do run into Glenn. Glenn is from Macon. He's a pizza delivery boy. Glenn from the TV series and comic books. He's actually in this game. And I believe... Oh, and Herschel. Herschel's actually in this game as well. You only meet Herschel for a brief moment. But he is in this game as well. Now, My only complaint was, to me, the zombies, they looked too dead. They all look like rotting corpses, and like as soon as you get bit and die, you turn into a rotting corpse, and you look like you've been rotted in the sun for days. But
Hello? Anybody?
you know, it was a art decision that they decided to make everybody look like they've been dead for weeks or months, which is fine.
I wonder if anybody's home. Hello? Anybody
And like I
home?
said, I'm not going to waste y'all's
Need a little
time
help.
clicking on everything to
Hello?
look at it.
There's something going on.
You know, just to look at random stuff in the world. I'm actually going to actually play and progress through the story as quick as
Coming in.
possible.
Don't shoot,
That
okay?
way, y'all don't get bored of me just looking around, exploring and stuff like that. Because there's no secret achievements for exploring or anything like that.
Hello? I'm not an intruder. Or one of them. These people might need more help than I do.
So first things first, go to the answer machine, listen to the messages.
3 new messages.
Go into the kitchen.
Message 1, left at
Who's on the slip?
5:43 p.m.
Hey, Sandra. This is Diana. We're still in Savannah. Ed had a little incident with some crazy guy near the hotel, so we had to get him back to the ER and have it checked out. Anyway, he's not feeling well enough to drive back tonight, so
I keep
we're
forgetting
staying an
which
extra
drawer
day.
has the walkie-talkie.
Thanks so much for looking after
There it
Clementine, and I
is.
promise we'll be back in time before your spring break.
Message 2, left at 11:19 p.m.
Oh my God, finally.
Also,
I don't know if you tried
Lee
to
is
reach
thirsty,
us.
so he's
All
gonna
the
take his
calls
cup
are
of water
getting
and drink it.
dropped. They're not letting us leave and aren't telling us anything about Atlanta. Please, please, just leave the city and take Clementine with you back to Murrieta. I've got to get back to the hospital.
Now,
Please
I gotta
let me
wait
know that
for it to
you're
get through all the messages, so I might as well look through all the drawers
left
anyway.
at 6:51 a.m.
Clementine, baby. If you can hear this, call the police. That's 911. We love you. We love you. We love you. Daddy?
Huh? Hello?
You need to be quiet.
Are you okay?
I'm okay. They tried to get me, but I'm hiding until my parents come home.
What's your name?
I'm Clementine. This is my house.
Hi, Clementine. I'm Lee. How old are you?
8.
And you're all alone?
Yes. I don't know where anybody is. How old are you?
I'm, 37.
Okay.
Where are your parents?
They took a trip and left me with Sandra. They're in Savannah, I think. Where the boats are?
Are you safe?
I'm outside in my treehouse. They can't get in.
That's smart.
See? Can you see me? I can see you through the window.
My first zombie attack. I almost pressed the wrong button there. Whee! Yes, sir. Now we're about to get some brutalness. Yes. Oh. Oh man, that's always satisfying. Even though it's like button commands, it's still a satisfying feeling.
There.
Did you kill it?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
It's okay. I think she was a monster.
I think so too. You've been all by yourself through this?
Yeah, I want my parents to come home now.
I think that might be a little while, you know?
Oh.
Look, I don't know what happened, but I'll look after you until then.
What should we do now?
We need to find help before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's not safe at night.
Zombie Apocalypse
Let's go.
101.
Stay close.
Never go venturing out during the night. While you have daylight, that's when you're most visibility, that way you can see. Nothing's gonna surprise you. Get your butt out and go somewhere. The controller keeps on wanting to go left. There we go.
Oh, man.
Now, if you remember in the AMC Walking Dead TV show,
Sucks.
Herschel
it's not
in
this night.
season 2 mentioned he had an older son named Sean that had died. And he was one of the corpses, or one of the walkers in the barn.
What's the matter?
Should I stay?
Maggie mentioned it as
I don't
well.
want to sleep in the treehouse
Well-
tonight, but I don't know if I should leave. What if my
That person
parents
that was
come
pushing
home?
that car was Sean Green.
I won't leave you alone.
Well, let's go somewhere safe that's close, okay?
That's a good idea. Hey, man!
Holy shit.
Don't eat us! We're not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
There's Sean. That's Sean Green right there.
We're both gonna give us the
So
shot.
Herschel's oldest son.
We need help.
Are you trying to get out of here? Because you should be. Those things are all over the damn place. I haven't seen anything as gnarly as this neighborhood since downtown Atlanta, 15 miles back. I'm Sean. Sean Green.
Lee, this is Clementine.
I'm Chet.
We shouldn't be out in the open like this. How about you help us clear the way, and we'll take you and your daughter out of here and down to my family's farm. It should be safer there.
I'm not a dad. I'm just some guy.
Some guy?
Yeah.
She's alone? Let's get going. Staying put for too long is a mistake.
What do you want to do?
See, in my opinion, I think it's best to be honest
Monster's coming.
with trustworthy people.
Lee, quick, let's go.
I thought it was gonna be one of those button presses, but it's not. Oh, look! Clementine's pushing. She's got that strength that apparently I don't have.
For just some guy, it seems like you saved a bunch of lives today.
Alright, so we're on the way to Herschel's farm. Where Sean Green obviously lives. And gotta drop off Chet there in the back. Wish you could skip cutscenes. Oops, my bad. Wrong button.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna run on home. My mom was gonna be in a snit.
No sweat, man. I'll catch you tomorrow night.
It was
Oh, by the
nice
way,
to meet you both.
I am from Georgia, and this takes place in Georgia, but there's nobody that says my mom's going to be in a snit.
I was worried it'd be
We're
bad
Southern
here,
folks, we
too.
don't talk like
Quiet
that.
as usual the past couple days.
But as you can
Right
see,
down the
Herschel
way,
looks
thinks his
different
mare's
from
gone
the
late,
TV
but that
series
ain't
as well as the comic
I
books.
wouldn't have made it back.
Well,
But
I'm
it
glad
is
you
the
took
Herschel
him with you,
Green
then.
from the comic books and the TV series.
You brought a couple guests.
Acts just like him.
Your boy's a lifesaver.
Glad he could be a help to somebody. So it's just you and your daughter then.
Oh, not his
And
daughter.
remember what I
He's,
told Sean,
well,
saying
just
that I just met
some guy
Clementine,
who found
I'm
her
just some guy.
Honey, do you know
Tells
this
Herschel
man?
exactly what I told him. So it's very important
Yes.
what you remember what you tell people,
Okay,
because
then.
they are going to remember and they
Well,
are going to react
Looks like
to
you
you
got
a
your leg
certain
pretty
way,
bad there.
or tell people exactly what you told them.
It's not doing so good.
I can help you out. Sean, run on in and check on your sister. You take a seat up on the porch and I'll go see what I have.
Thank you, Herschel.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Now, Herschel
This is swollen
is
to
a
hell.
person that you're going to want to be completely honest with.
Could be worse.
That's what it sounds like. Seems like things got awful bad in the cities. What did you say your name was?
I didn't, but going
It's
to be
Lee.
honest with you, my name's
Nice
Lee.
to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Car accident.
Car accident.
That's so. Where are you headed before the car accident?
I
Out
was
of
getting
Atlanta.
out of Atlanta.
The news says stay.
Yeah, well, that's a mistake. We hit a guy. One of those things you've been hearing about. On the road.
Who are you with? The girl?
I was
Police
with
officer.
a police officer. He was giving me a
See,
ride.
everything that
Awful nice of you.
is important that
Awful
needs to be
nice guy.
taken note of
House is
shows
full
up in your
with
top
mine.
left of your
We
screen.
got another displaced family of 3
Herschel
sleeping in the
believes me.
barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there, and we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow,
This
we
is where
gotta
Herschel
reinforce the
becomes
fence around
Herschel.
the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on
It's just
TV
a bunch
or
of
heard on the
sick
radio,
people.
but
It'll
there's
all
some
blow over.
serious
Not a big deal.
shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows. how
And
to
Sean
do this yet.
says shit quietly because he's in front of an 8-year-old and doesn't want to say it.
Your son's right. You're going to want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Dead
I
people
got
walking.
chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you.
Herschel with his dry sense
We'll
of
clean
humor.
it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
As
There's
John
blankets
John
and such in the
Malkovich
barn.
said in a
We'll be
movie,
seeing you
I
bright and
believe it was
early.
Con Air.
Come tomorrow, which way you think
Funny
you're
fucker,
headed?
aren't you?
Towards Macon, I suppose.
I love that my hometown is mentioned so much in this game.
All right, then.
Macon.
It smells like...
Sorry, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but my dog is having dreams.
I know what it smells like.
duty.
So yeah, there was an option to say the word shit. But in my mind,
miss
you know,
my
I
mom and dad.
think about kids and stuff like that. And
I bet, Clem.
I don't want
far
to
is
say
Savannah?
shit in front of an 8-year-old
Pretty
girl.
far.
Even though, yes, it's
Oh,
computer generated, it's not a
okay.
real person. It's just an animated character in a video game. But this game makes you make the decisions in this game, right? So you got to be thinking. Talking to an 8-year-old, I really don't want to cuss.
I love you, baby.
Now this is interesting because this is the only part in the entire series that Lee has a nightmare about his wife. You don't know what happened. You don't know. All you just hear is about is he was going to prison because he's been convicted for killing his wife and a senator. Obviously, his wife was having an affair with a senator.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence.
One of the
There's a
coolest
tractor
characters
and
in this
everything.
series and most loved by a lot of
We
people
better
who
get
played this
going,
game.
or we won't hear the
Kenny.
end of it.
Kenny,
That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Kenny is going to be throughout the game with you the entire time.
Dodging
or
or quacking?
Quacking.
Dad!
See?
So you don't know his son's real name, but they call him Duck.
The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Sure, we'll tag along.
It's a plan, then. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the girl's name?
Clementine.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On the tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I hate that Sean didn't exist in the TV series. I
can
imagine
keep an eye
he
on your
would
little girl
have
here
been
on
a
the porch.
really cool character.
We can visit.
Alright, so the objective here, in order to progress the story along, is I need to check in with everybody that's at the farm.
You having a nice time with Katya, Clementine?
Yeah.
Oops, wrong person.
Hey
we
there,
go.
girls. You two actually look relaxed.
So
I
you
think
have to
we're
learn a
doing just
little bit
fine.
about everybody
Clementine was just telling
in
me
order
about
to
first
progress
grade.
the story a little bit here.
How was
So
that?
in this case, talking
It's
to
easy.
Clementine, learn that she's in the
Yeah.
first grade.
So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
I'm going to stop it right
Okay.
there. I don't have to talk anymore to them. We'll go over to Kenny here.
Hey there, Kenny.
And ask him
Need
if he
any
needs
help?
any help.
No, I think I got it. Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Nah, no kids.
Just letting you
Liked
know,
one,
Kenny
man.
is going to be throughout with you throughout the entire series.
So what's your family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this
it's
mess get
important
sorted
to
out.
be loyal to him because
Government will
he can be
start
your
handing
worst
out
enemy,
shots, and the
or
National
he can
Guard
be
will
your
do its
best
thing.
friend.
On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Katya wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
So you learn about Kenny's boat,
See you.
which is very important because Kenny's boat is throughout the entire series. It is talked about, it is sought after. Very important that you talk about that. You need to learn about the boat. So we're going to talk to Sean here now.
Hey, Lee.
Ask him if he needs a hand. Help
That'd
him
be
cut
great.
some boards.
If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up. My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for
So
help.
it's pretty bad. You know,
He
this
didn't
game
even
has some
hesitate.
pretty
He
deep
just
feelings
turned,
about
put the barrel of the gun right between
certain
the
things,
kid's
especially
eyes.
if you got a vivid imagination
Trigger.
and just
You don't see
take
things like
in
that.
what these characters
It's
are
not like in
talking
the
about
movies.
and imagine it,
Fall
what
like
it
you
was
think.
like seeing that
Did you
happen.
have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh, bastard. Poor girl's brain tumor.
Whoa. I couldn't do that. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there.
Of course he does.
How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon. I hope.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my
really
dad,
nice.
he might want some help.
Really nice for somebody to say that. You know, hardly even know you. But this is why we had to check with everybody, because we have to go talk to Herschel. And Herschel, once you see Herschel walk into the barn, you know you are progressing the story. Or else you'd be stuck in a loop trying to talk to everybody in conversation. Now this part changes.
How'd you get out
and
of
it
that
depends on
ladder?
how you talk to Herschel.
I got a ride and then I was in a wreck. I walked until your boy found me.
Well,
It's important that you're honest with him, because he can be a complete dick to you if you lie to him at any point.
Had you told me 20 years ago, I'd
Does it
still
really
be doing
matter?
this, I would have
No.
told you that you were full of crap. Never was a plan, having a place like this. It was in the family.
But the way I play
Yes,
this
so
game
was
is the
I.
way I would
Family's
do it if
Except
I was in
it
that
matters.
situation.
You
Would I
agree with
lie
that?
or would I tell
Was
the
brought
truth?
up to? Yes.
Where's your family now? Parents? Wife? Girlfriend?
My parents are in
And
Macon.
in my opinion, I would think
Well,
that
I hope they're all right.
in a zombie apocalypse
But now you've
situation,
got this little girl to take care of. Clementine,
you would
is it?
need
You just stumbled up on her?
everybody's trust that you can get.
I was being attacked and she came to my rescue.
You cannot lie about anything. Which honestly, you shouldn't lie about
Can I
anything
give you
now
a piece of
in real,
advice?
in real life. Period. But
Sure.
I don't know who you are or what you
in
did.
the situations where,
Let's say things don't get better back in the cities. Or they
you
get
know,
worse
if you were
before
ever
they
in
do.
this situation
You're gonna have to
and you're in
depend
with a
on the
group of
honesty
people,
strangers if
you
you're
need
gonna
these
make it.
people's
And
trust,
if
right?
those same people get to questioning yours,
They have to trust
you're
you.
gonna be in trouble. But at least you have the common sense to listen to a man giving you advice.
All right, here we go. So
Go! I'll get my gun.
the first big decision of this game is a life or death situation. You either save Sean and risk Duck getting killed, or you save Duck and risk Sean getting killed. Now, me as a human being, I don't have a kid or anything, but me as a human being, you see a little kid, you're gonna want to save the kid.
I got you. We're almost through. Now, Sean. Get this tractor off of me.
And Kenny, instead of saving Sean, runs off with the kid. Fine, it's understandable. But Herschel ain't gonna like it. Boom. Now, be honest with you, in this part, there's no way to save Sean. But in order to get Kenny's loyalty, you have to try to save Duck. Duck gets saved regardless, either by Kenny by himself or with your help. But if you help Kenny, he's going to be more likely to be loyal to you throughout the rest of the game.
Get the fuck out of here.
And this is the reason why we have to leave Herschel's farm, because we're not allowed.
Sorry. Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry. And you didn't even try to help.
I was worried about the boy.
Look at him.
But you weren't worried about that.
Please, just go.
Get out and never come back.
See, Herschel, if you had known how dangerous it would have been, that probably wouldn't have happened. Also, if this really happened in Herschel's life, like as a character,
Got that ride to
in the
make it if
TV
you
show,
want.
I don't think he would have acted the way he acted in season 2 at all, with the walkers in the barn and keeping his family inside the barn and blah blah blah. or act so oblivious. He would have been like, oh shit, my son died. I'm in that situation. But here we are. We're going into Macon. I'm going to stop the video right here and continue on in another episode. But I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, please. I really appreciate every kind of love and support I get. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.